there, sports fan. Welcome to this week's edition of Rhea's Welding and Machining. We're going to be working on that old 200. That's going to be episode 3, I believe. We're going to take it up there to my buddy Jason. He going to work on it. We're going to pull the generator apart on it. Check everything on that. Make sure all that's good. Reseal all of that so all that's good and ready to go. He's gonna check all of the coils and everything, make sure all that's good. Few other little tinkerings around on there, whatever he deems it might need on that thing. So we're gonna bring it back then, try to get it start painted a little bit and maybe start ordering some parts. So anyway, y'all hang around, see what all we're gonna do to that old welding machine on this edition. And remember, hit that like and subscribe. We've been cleaning up on it a little bit this morning, trying to get the old frame kind of cleaned up some while I'm waiting on to make a trip to see my guy up yonder to get it all tore apart. Now I can promise you this ain't gonna be like an off-frame restoration, man. It's gonna look like brand new. There's still gonna be spots I can't get to, and there's gonna be rust pits and stuff in there. I mean, it's a 1976 model. It ain't brand new, but I'm gonna clean it up best I can and paint it without sitting there and spending days and days and weeks working on it. So anyway, we'll hopefully we can get this thing up there next week and get her broke in half and get the armature and fields and all that sealed up and everything on it cleaned up and checked and ready to go. We're gonna get her cut off of there today and loaded up in my Sunday truck. Talked to Jason texted me yesterday, says we could either do it today or Friday, and I told him we'll just do it Friday, so that'd give me time to get everything cut off of here and get her loaded up. All right, sports fans, you know I've been telling you about that Hercules buffing thing that I had about how it cleans up stuff. The little fella, he's helped me out quite a bit. Called me the other day, wanted to know that I have a sandblast or something he could use. He could clean up a boat. And I looked at it yesterday. It's got a couple of different colors of paint on it, different coats and stuff on it. I told him I had the thing for him. Let's look and see what he did in one evening with that thing. Look at there. That was just in one evening. Now you can see right there, it was dark and light, had a couple of different coats of paint on it. He still got to get this side, but there in one evening, he got this thing here. I mean, he done some work on that booger bear. But I'm telling y'all, if you need to strip some paint, that's what you need to get. Now he did that right there with that 40 grit drum on there. So I think that son's done an outstanding job myself. Let me get a pry bar. There was one at that very back. Alright, we're gonna get some things moved around. I'm gonna hook the welding truck to it, pull it up here and get it that overhead and get her set off of it. There she is. Got her up in there. I've been kind of cleaning up on it. I'm probably gonna try that new stuff. It seals that stuff up. Put that on there and see if I can't kind of dress some of this up. I may, depending on what color it is, I may like let that be that color, the battery box and all. and then do the other and something else. But she getting ready to go in the morning. We're gonna head up there to Jason's, and he gonna take that thing, bust her in half for us, and I hope that's what he wanting to do, and then I go ahead and clean it up while he's checking everything. I can get everything on the bottom now. Don't sit there and think that, oh, this thing gonna be like a brand new one, cause I mean, I can promise you, you get done, you see up under there and you're gonna see some stuff, cause I'm not tearing this thing all 100% down and buffing and polishing and cleaning up to paint it to make it look like a brand new one. I'm just interested in making a nice looking machine that is serviceable, because I can promise you, a good looking machine sitting in the shop floor ain't worth 2 dead roaches sitting in the shop. So we're gonna make sure she's runnable, serviceable, lookable will be later. A little early on a Friday morning, but we headed up here to my man gonna get that old Lincoln back yonder in the back broke in half and see what that generator looks like, and everything good on it. He gonna reseal it or insulate it, or some folks call it sealing, some folks call it insulating, I don't know. Gonna be painted red, that red stuff on it. But anyway, y'all wish us a safe trip up there, and we get this done and get back home. I hope everything will work out. He wanted to do it this morning, so keep our fingers crossed. Ain't nothing wrong with it, and this won't take long. We'll holler back to the house today and won't have a second trip to make. Bad thing about that is, oh Lord, we finna have to start spending some money then, cause we got a lot of parts to buy to put on this thing, but we'll have her updated and upgraded and be ready to rock and roll. Well, all right there, sports fan, we up here, Mr. Jason, working on this thing now. He got it all tore down. See there, he done got the bearing pulled loose there. We're gonna put a new bearing in there. Got all that there cleaned up, cleaned out and everything. We're gonna get all that there done and rewrap our exciter coils, and shoot, this thing here gonna look good. It's gonna be good when we get done with it. All right, look at that. He sprayed that stuff with an insulating spray. Taped all the commentators off, sprayed in there. We did not press all that out to spray it, so we just sprayed what we could get to on that. And got her looking good. So he said everything in there is good. Got us a new bearing pressed on there, so everything's looking good. If we can get started putting her back together. We leaving up here in Jason's. Got the old girl in the back. Got some new wires in there. Got that armature and everything in there, kind of re-insulated a little bit. Got her looking pretty good. Did have to put some new wires in there. The ratissimos that done been working on them rascals. So, but anyway, we figuring to head back to the Point City. Well, all right there, sports fans. We got some of the primer on there. Still got to take some more of it off. I got to wrap them leads. Still got to get some more heat shrink to. I want to do all of them. Jason did those right there, and they look real nice. And I'm gonna do these in here too, because I want them to all that there looking good, and make sure everything's okay on that. And by the way, you know, I said a while back I had them magnetors off there. I couldn't get them to work. I had another one there that I took off of mine. Said, wasn't nobody around here that could fix them. Wrong. Guess what? Old Jason does mag work. So there you go. If you got a magneto, or you got a welder you're having a little trouble with, or y'all give him a call right there. You can shoot your mag over there to him. He can fix it up for you. He got a lot of the parts already for the Fairbanks and Morse and all of them, but I done already changed mine over to electronic ignition. I'm gonna go ahead and set this in here to electronic ignition also. So I didn't need them, but he's gonna fix them up, and I'm gonna sell them. I'll run them on a sale. Matter of fact, that one, it was a slick you know, I look it up and all they kept saying is airplane, airplane. That's why the plug wires on that sun gun had a little threaded cap to hold the plug wires in, because, you know, you really wouldn't want to be up there about 10,000 feet and all of a sudden plug wires start blowing out of that thing. So, but he said he ain't never seen one of them put on a Lincoln, so I don't know, maybe it wouldn't even work there to start with. So anyway, y'all remember, look up old Jason there, give him a call for any of your welding needs. I mean, he's got newer welders up there, and he can check all them boards and all that on there. I mean, he is a welder mechanic. I mean, he ain't scared of none of them. So y'all give him a call if you need mag work or anything done on a welder. He the man to kind of help you out in this area right here. This is our list so far, and I've already got the drain cock. Of course, I ain't too worried about the sediment bowl. I can get here, oil filter, oil, thermostat, alternator bracket I make. So anyway, that's some of the things we're gonna try to get ordered. And that's not an inclusive list, but that's enough to get started. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this tab off. What that thing for is for the hand crank to go through. So we're gonna end up with electronic ignition. That ain't gonna do no good. You ain't gonna hand crank it no way. Now I can reach in there with my drill, spin this motor. I got a guy gonna come over here and help me. We're gonna get her spun out, and I'm gonna go ahead and stone the commutators and everything. Yeah, I remember the other day when I sat there showing you this thing, I told you I wasn't paying attention about the oil. Guess what? I done took the oil filter off of that thing, so we got just a minor little problem right there. We'll have to try to get that there rerouted or screw a filter on it or something for now. But
you got it headed in the right direction you want to go?
Yeah.
Talk to me, Tim.
Come on. Alright, let me get on the other side of it now.
That work?
Yeah. Let me move back around. Alright, come on with it. All right, sports fan, look at that. She's clean and shiny down in there. We're gonna hit this exciter coil now right quick, and we'll be done with this part of this project. Let's do it one more time.
What would you do?
Ribbing it with that stone, the little soft stone.
Ready?
Uh-huh. All right there, sports fan. I got them all clean and shiny. Ought to be ready to go on that part of it. Gotta get her my generator rebolted down to the frame before I forget that. There we go. Got them snug, but you don't want to just squeeze all of your rubber out there. You lose all of your vibration protection on your mounts. So we're gonna do the other side and have that part of this project finished. Well, there again, I'm getting carried away. You know, the insulator. Let's do some changing. I normally forgot to cut that back on. Now let's see what it looks like. That's not sped up now. I'm just feeding it fast so it don't make all them little fine shavings and all. We're gonna measure it now and see what we got. Alright, that's about it for down. I'm gonna get it. That thing's chattering a little bit back here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it back there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right here. Then I can chuck that up. Then we can turn that down right there and not have all that chatter going on. Y'all wouldn't believe I didn't have that camera on, do you? Alright, we at 1 inch. We still got to get 100 thousandths off of it. That thing getting pretty flimsy. I got that cutter going at a point. I can see all that fine stuff coming off of it. Getting about 20 thousandths on the diameter. So we're going to have a few cuts to do. Then I'm going to cut this off and drill and go ahead and start making all my little pieces, the internal pieces first. Alrighty, there we go. There's one of them made. I gotta cut that off right there at the back, but that's one of those. I'm gonna go ahead and make the other 3 while I got that set up like that, and then the others will just be the wafers that goes over that. Just got to keep doing that a bunch of times. Or actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make 4 of them, so all 4 of them will be brand new. Well, all right there, sports fans. That about gonna wrap up this week's edition of Red Race Welding and Machining. We got to get in here and start ordering some parts for this thing. I ain't real crazy about that. That means you got to start spending money. But anyway, it ain't gonna run without it. So we might as well get them ordered there. So y'all remember, hit that like and subscribe button, and I sure do appreciate all of you that's already been patronizing my stuff that you watch and stuff. So anyway, y'all be careful, stay safe, go to church on Sunday. See you next time.